rents are starting to skyrocket, especially for single-family homes. A report out today marks a new milestone.
It's pretty much universally true. Rents are going up all around the country. But it's even more severe in migration destinations like the Sun Belt of the country, Austin, Phoenix, Florida. A lot of people are moving there and there's just more demand for rents.
How did we get here?
Why are rents rising so much? Well, it turns out that big Wall Street firms are playing a role.
In a world where we are divided between the wealthy and the average, a silent bidding war is ongoing over the very homes we are living in. With rent prices skyrocketing to new highs, the spotlight turns to the one who's responsible.
The executive edge, BlackRock.
We launched this BlackRock.
Indeed, BlackRock.
BlackRock, led by Chairman and CEO Larry Fink. BlackRock's reach extends beyond real estate, controlling the majority of the stock market. This video isn't just about exposing BlackRock's empire. No, it's a blueprint to how you can leverage the same strategies for your own personal success. This is how you achieve power and influence. This is how you can really get money worldwide. You already know what time it is, so let's clock in. Chapter 1, the big dog. When you are Larry Fink, aka the big dog, you can do whatever you want, even if it's forcing people against their own will.
BlackRock, we are forcing behaviors. 54% of the incoming class are women. We added 4 more points in terms of diverse employment this year. You know, what we are doing internally is if you don't achieve these levels of impact, your compensation could be impacted.
I mean, who's gonna tell this guy no? He has way too much power.
Well, how big is BlackRock? $10 trillion. How big is $10 trillion? Only 2 countries have a bigger GDP than what BlackRock has, assets under management. US and China. That's how big BlackRock is. We say we have a commander-in-chief, but really the commander-in-chief is Larry Fink today. The guy running BlackRock is really the president of the United States. If we look at the kind of influence he's got in every industry, Joe. Charlie Munger, who is Warren Buffett's partner, says, look, I love Larry Fink, but I'm not interested in having an emperor.
BlackRock has ownership in 88% of all stocks on the stock market today. This means they have their hands in just about every industry, including real estate and single-family homes. But how did BlackRock and Larry Fink get this big? How did they get this much power? Chapter 2, the rise to power. Let's take it back to August of 2004 when BlackRock made their first acquisition, buying State Street Research and Management Holding Company. This strategic move allowed BlackRock to enhance their firm's investment platform by adding U.S. equity, alternative investment, and real estate equity capabilities, broadening their range of products for global investors. Moreover, this move allowed BlackRock to scale and be able to provide services worldwide. BlackRock utilized acquisitions to get to where they are today, buying other companies for the betterment of their own. Larry also became a master of restructuring toxic debt and ETFs. In 2020, the Federal Reserve called Larry Fink for his help to restructure their toxic debt. After helping the Federal Reserve maneuver through their toxic debts, which made Fink 35% owner of all ETFs on the market today. This deal also gave BlackRock $48 million a year, unlimited social credit, power, and influence. Obviously, Larry didn't need the $48 million, but friends in high places was much needed in order for his next move, ESG. Chapter 3, World Domination. On October the 20th, Larry mentioned the way that companies work around the world is changing. BlackRock is going to focus on investing in companies that are good for the environment and society. Sounds cool, right? These companies are called ESG companies because they care about the environment, social issues, and how they govern themselves. But here's where it gets a little bit weird. Some companies that don't seem very eco-friendly, like Exxon and Philip Morris, are getting good scores for caring about the environment. Meanwhile, Tesla, which makes electric cars, got a bad score. Doesn't make much sense, does it? That's exactly what some people are starting to question. BlackRock has been pushing a lot of money into these ESG companies. They've made it so that if you have money saved up in certain funds, like a 401k, you might be investing in these ESG companies without even knowing it. Why does this matter? Well, BlackRock and some other big companies have a lot of power in deciding what businesses do because they own a lot of shares of them. They can push companies to act in certain ways, which isn't always about being good to the people or planet. Some folks are starting to see that this ESG thing might not be as great as it sounds. It's like the people in charge are picking and choosing what's good based on their rules, which might not be as fair. You should never go against BlackRock because they're super powerful. They spend a lot of money to influence laws and decisions that benefit them. It's like they're playing a game where they make the rules. The best move you can make is by copying BlackRock's #1 strategy that got them to world dominance today. And it's through making smart acquisitions that can better your company in the long run. The smartest acquisition you can make is to purchase as many shares of BlackRock as you can. This will be the safest bet when putting your money in the stock market. As you know, BlackRock is in the business to make money. As you know, the best way to achieve power and influence is to align yourself with such. Their ticker symbol is BLK. Hopefully this video helps you on your journey to really get money worldwide.